Movie Review by Rob.
I'm the more casual of the bunch with the pajamas.
You are the casual one today. We are rolling now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rob here with Sean Movie Man. Sean.
Hello.
And it's been a while since we brought you a video, or at least the both of us brought you a video.
Yes.
So we figured it's the end of the year, or now, January of 2011.
Beginning of the year.
Yeah. So why don't we look at what we've seen this past year and give some of our overall recommendations, what we liked, what we didn't like, and at the very end, our top 5.
Yes.
We're not going to talk extensively about a lot of these films because a lot of them we either reviewed or mentioned, or it goes without saying kind of thing. So
Yes.
we'll wait till the top 5 at the end. Now, taking into account we haven't seen every movie, but writing these movies down,
Yeah.
I realized I've seen a lot of movies this year.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing. Like, so much to the point where I was just like, I can't keep listing like good movies. I gotta stop.
Yeah.
And then same with bad movies.
Very true. I guess, okay, let's start off with,
We start with bad.
yeah, let's start with bad.
That's always fun.
Bad movies. We'll go back and forth.
Okay.
You can go first.
Valentine's Day.
I didn't see Valentine's Day.
It
Bad
was
movie?
bad, and it was like 2 hours long, and I was like in the front row at 10:30 at night. So the overall theater experience was bad. And
I know that was a big date movie, and I heard a lot of bad things about it.
It was really boring, and Ashton Kutcher was in it.
I didn't have that on my list because I didn't see it.
It was bad.
A lot of people, I reviewed this so you would know that Percy Jackson and The Lightning Thief.
See, I didn't see that one.
Now that
They came out around the same time, too.
It was just a Harry Potter wannabe, and I know a lot of people that read the books are going to be mad at me and all, but I didn't like the movie, and I felt like there was a lot of plot holes, and there was a lot of like really bad performances in it, like Pierce Brosnan being a centaur that hides by sitting in a wheelchair. Where does his horse body go? So that's one. We can't stay. We gotta round these off. Okay.
Cop Out.
Cop Out is on my list. I will cross that out because Cop Out was atrocious. Good job, Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I when I first saw it, I didn't hate it as much as I do now.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay. Why am I getting to a whole review?
Yeah, it's done. It's a
Alright.
bad movie.
It's a bad movie. Yeah.
Alice in Wonderland.
Hey, that's my next one.
That was it was horrible. Tim Burton, stop. I know his next movie's Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp. Hopefully it's okay, but stop. Go back to Big Fish and everything else.
I'm Still Here, which we had the glory of seeing with lots of male genitalia.
Oh, yeah. I'm Still Here. Where I wrote that? Yep, right here. I'm Still Here. That was like one of my top worst movies.
That was so bad.
Joaquin Phoenix's underground rap career documentary hoax video. That was just abysmal.
Just watch the Letterman interview. That's all you need.
I got Repo Men.
Yes.
Because basically that was a rip-off of Repo the Genetic Opera.
The Twilight Saga Eclipse.
Oh, I didn't even put that because it just doesn't come to mind because it's so bad. But that movie is atrocious.
That was fun seeing it, though.
Only because people were mad that we were talking during it.
It was just us trashing it the whole time.
A lot of people are going to fight me on this one, but Shutter Island, I actually did really not enjoy that movie at all. And,
I know.
And have no desire to ever see it again. Thought like there was good. It was like one of the best.
I won't argue
performances.
it. We've talked about this. For
you can watch my review if
Okay. Clash of the Titans.
That's my next on the list. Horrible. They're making a sequel to.
Was so excited for it too.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be awesome.
Robin Hood.
Oh yeah.
Robin Hood. Was very disappointed with Ridley Scott's Robin Hood.
I'm sure this is probably on your list as well. Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah, that is on my list because I was looking forward to it so much.
Yep.
And it was shit. The Last Exorcism.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it, but the ending just ruined the movie.
It ruins it.
So I would say do not see.
That's the end of my bad list.
I still have Saw 3D because it's crap.
I didn't see it.
Machete. Even though it was kind of fun watching it, looking back.
It was a bad movie.
It was a bad, not even intentionally bad, because you could tell he kind of amped it up to be really cool, and it was still a bad movie.
There's too much plot.
And a lot of, you didn't see this, I don't believe, but it's kind of a funny story with Zach Galifianakis. The drama comedy, I really, thinking back, that movie was trying too hard, and I just did not enjoy it at all. I'll jump to a guilty pleasure list. Oh. These are bad movies.
But a lot of fun.
That were a lot of fun. Predators.
Yeah.
A lot of people would say that maybe is a good movie. I just think it was a lot of fun. It's probably not a great movie.
I'd agree with you on that one. Predators was...
You have any off the top of your head?
Piranha.
Piranha's
of
on my
course.
list. Piranha 3D. Horrible movie, but
But-
the audience participation and reaction alone makes
Just-
it an
yeah,
excellent watch, at least in theaters.
Yeah, definitely.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes.
With Nick Cage's hair.
Yes.
Uh,
Terrible movie.
Terrible movie, but for some reason,
Nick
everything
Cage.
about it I love.
Yeah.
The Expendables, bad action movie, but there's so many action stars, and Arnold made an appearance.
The Arnold scene is good enough to say.
Devil, because I thought it was going to be completely shit.
I think everybody thought that was going to be
And-
shit.
Great job. Hatchet 2, just because.
It's yeah.
Hatchet. Jackass 3D, I was expecting crap, and it was crap, but it was glorious crap, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And finally on my guilty pleasure list was Paranormal Activity 2, which, just because I thought it was going to be really big crap, and
Big old crap.
big old crap, and I mean for the most part it was, but I enjoyed it.
Big old crap, yeah.
So I did have like other movies that came out this year that I didn't care for, but I wouldn't say they were horrible, just movies I didn't care for.
Yes.
The Other Guys, Grown Ups,
Oh, Grown Ups, yeah.
Due Date,
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. A lot of people argue that was really good. I thought it was very slow moving.
That's right, you didn't
And
like
Dobby, or Dobby,
You
or
didn't
whatever,
like that.
annoyed me.
that.
And
Hopefully the second half. It is
I
only
need to- I
half
need
a
to
movie.
rewatch it.
It's only half a movie, though.
and I love you, Philip Morris. I think I need to rewatch, but I really did not enjoy it.
I really liked that movie.
Jim Carrey and Ewan
It's
McGregor.
not in my list here, but I would put it in there because I really liked it.
All right. Well, that knocks that out. Let's go real quick with our movies that you should definitely check out this year.
Oh,
All right.
all right.
Top on my list for movies that you should check out in there in no particular order.
Yeah.
This was just one of the first ones that came to mind. Frozen.
Yeah, mine's also one.
Adam Green's Frozen.
Yeah, it's on mine.
Excellent movie from the director of Hatchet and Hatchet 2.
Not as goofy, though.
You can see my review of it, but excellent movie.
Ugh.
So that's that. What do you got?
Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass. That is on my list because it was a lot of fun and it was a good movie. I liked Hot Tub Time Machine. It was probably one of the comedies I laughed the most at this year.
That was a fun movie.
There was a lot of like cameos and stuff in it and references, and I thought it was excellent. And I love the 80s, so
Should have brought my pen so I can cross stuff out. I'll just go in order. Let's see. Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim's on my list for
Yeah.
definitely check that movie out. I got Buried.
Yeah.
Buried.
The Ghost Rider.
The Ghost Rider. I did not see The Ghost Rider.
Yeah, not Ghost Rider.
I know. The Ghost
Rider.
Rider.
Rider. With Ewan McGregor and Pierce Brosnan.
I
Where
heard-
Pierce Brosnan
heard
is
good
actually
things.
good.
Oh, really?
And it was Roman
It's not playing
Polanski.
James Bond.
Yeah.
I got True Grit. This recent True Grit.
It's on mine.
127 hours.
That's on mine as well.
Because James Franco was just amazing in it, and the fact that it's based off a true story, and it was directed by
Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle. So
Exit to the Gift Shop.
yes, that is on mine as well.
It's a documentary about street art.
Or is it?
Oh yeah, or is it?
Actually,
It's-
check it out. It's on streaming Netflix. I
Yeah.
definitely recommend it. Inception is on my list to check out. And the whole Girl trilogy. The girl that... Well, I haven't seen the last one yet.
I have Dragon Tattoo on that because it's the only one I've seen right now.
I've seen the girl with the dragon tattoo, and I've seen the girl that played with fire. I have not seen the girl that kicked the hornet's nest. That's
Correct.
the last one. But everything I've heard and people that I trust say that it's amazing. It stays with the theme and the character of the whole trilogy.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to lump that in there. And
Oh.
that leads me into the movies that I still need to see / want to see. So that when you know what my top 5 is, you know, like, hey, he didn't put this in here, hey, he didn't put that in there.
Well, here I still got some more.
Or
on
haven't
my,
seen. Yeah.
my
So go with,
my
go
good
with
list.
your good list.
King's Speech.
Mhm.
It's higher up on the good list.
Mhm.
Four Lions.
Mhm.
Animal Kingdom.
Mhm.
How to Train Your Dragon. I really liked.
Oh, I forgot about How to Train Your Dragon.
Let Me In, which was an excellent remake, just not necessary.
Mhm.
And Cyrus.
Cyrus. I forgot about Cyrus, too.
Yeah.
Going into my want to see / need to see. So some of these I don't want to see, but I kind of have to because they're good movies, apparently.
Apparently.
Those movies being The Fighter, because
Yes.
I'm not big into boxing, or Mark Wahlberg, or Christian Bale.
I like Christian Bale a lot, but I will give you the first two. But It is a great movie.
And The Town, directed by Ben Affleck, starring Ben Affleck.
The Town is a good movie.
Somebody recently told me it was Point Break meets something.
I don't think I didn't say that. The Town is on my list there.
Blech.
For good movies.
I have to watch it, but I don't want to.
It was good.
Movies that I want / need to see. Animal Kingdom, that was on your list. The American with George Clooney. A lot of people have told me that it's good. A lot of people told me that it's not. I kind of want to see it.
Yeah, I want to see it. I've heard it's some woman returned it the other day to work and said, "Ooh, this is the prescription for a coma." I was like, "Oh man, is it that boring?" She's like, "Yes."
Well, I'll have to see. Catfish.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Goes Boating.
I do want to see
Philip
that.
Seymour Hoffman.
Yeah, get around
Let Me In, because I really wanted to get to see it and I didn't. Four Lions, which is on your list. Rabbit Hole.
Still need to watch that. I agree with you.
Blue Valentine.
Definitely agree with you.
And
on
then Rare Exports, A Christmas Tale.
Yes,
which I've seen the trailer for. It's like a horror comedy, not horror kind of comedy, foreign Swedish Christmas horror.
Santa
weird
Claus
movie.
Yeah.
And I really want to see it.
Yeah.
So this leads us to our top 5. And my top 5, they're kind of in order, but they're not in an order.
Yeah, mine
I
aren't in
can't
order.
definite anything.
I mean,
So we'll go back and forth. First I have at number 5, Black Swan.
okay. I have Inception.
Inception is your number 5.
Um,
Not in order yet.
It's not
I
in
gotcha.
order. The only one that's in order is my top movie.
Okay. My number 4 is The Social Network. I really enjoyed the movie in the sense that it was David Fincher. The soundtrack was Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, and I mean it was excellent and well done. I just really didn't like the main character, and it's hard to watch such a long movie. Wasn't it like 2.5 hours?
No, it was 2.
Oh, it felt long.
It was like an hour and
About
50
a-
before it gets
about
to the
a-
credits.
About a jerk, played by Jesse Eisenberg, Mark Zuckerberg.
This is
Yeah,
whatever. My 4 is Black Swan.
4, Black Swan. Okay. My 3 is Tron Legacy.
Really?
I actually really fucking enjoyed this movie.
It made it in the top 5.
Oh, it did, because I thought that
I didn't put that in my top list, but yeah, that was a good movie.
I honestly like I love Jeff Bridges.
Yes.
I mean, he was excellent in True Grit, and I really liked that he played 2 characters, and that like one was just evil as shit and young through computer graphics, which didn't look amazing. Like it did in certain parts, when the mouth moved a little, it looked a little off, but still. The fact that it was 2 Jeff Bridges performances, and one was basically just the dude from The Big Lebowski,
Yeah.
and the special effects were amazing. We saw it in 3D. The 3D was amazing. I don't know what people have a problem with the plot. I thought it was entertaining. It was a hell of a lot better than the original's plot, and it was just an all-around great time. And I can't wait for it to come out. It's a movie I'm gonna buy.
Yeah.
So that's my number 3.
That's a surprise.
Yeah.
The Fighter is my number 3. Just the more I think about this movie, the
That's
more
not a surprise.
it just keeps getting better and better in my mind.
Yeah.
My dad called me right before we did this. He's like, "That movie was great."
Well, if he said so, it must
If
be.
my dad says so, it's got to be
Must
true.
be. All right, my number 2 is The King's Speech. We saw it recently. Maybe it's just really stuck in my mind. But Colin Firth's performance and Jeffrey Rush and like the overall tone and the fact that it was historically accurate, it was just very entertaining. And yes, the guy that plays Winston Churchill,
Peter Pettigrew.
Couldn't said it better myself. Excellent movie.
Yes, very good movie. My number 2 is Toy Story 3. It was fantastic. I can't say enough about Toy Story 3.
For my number 1, and like I said, it's hard to pick a number 1, but the movie that stuck with me the most is Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Toy Story 3 just, it was everything I wanted it to be, and I was very scared it wouldn't be.
Yeah, I was very nervous
And
going
within
into
this
it.
year, I mean, I think I saw the first 2 in theaters again in 3D re-release.
Yeah, at the beginning of the year they did that,
Just
wasn't it?
the anticipation for this movie,
Yeah.
and then seeing it, and then like the fact that I haven't like teared up in a while, and that
my God.
one part, well 2 parts I think, like the ending, but the one
Just
part
the
where they
thing with-
are in that trash incinerator,
They all start holding
Oh.
their hands. Oh my God.
animated movie,
It's Pixar.
awesome.
I mean,
It was great.
My number 1 is Social Network. I loved it.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me that it was the main character was an asshole. I kind of enjoyed that because you don't see it that much.
Mhm.
And I thought Jesse Eisenberg was
One of
really
my
good.
biggest my biggest complaints about the film is probably the fact that when I'm picking movies that I think are going to be like my favorites or best of the year, are movies that I think will withstand the test of time. I mean, I feel like Toy Story 2 and 1 are still like excellent movies.
You could pop them in.
And I can always watch them. And 3, more than likely, I will always enjoy.
Yeah.
I think The Social Network, in my eyes, like, is a movie that's only really good right now.
For this time period. It is a movie for this time
because
period.
Because Facebook is Facebook.
Now.
In 50 years,
right.
Is it Citizen Kane? Is it, you know...
But for right now,
no, I can see that. Like I said, but that's my kind of what knocked it down. In addition to him just being a jerk. So, but that's a lot of movies, and we probably overwhelmed you. And don't argue with me about what I liked and didn't like, because that's my opinion. That's his opinion. We're just letting you know about some movies in case you never even heard of them. Yeah. What you could possibly check out.
Go watch them.
And see.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Now I know there's a lot more that we didn't see, or even movies that I did see that I didn't even want to talk about.
They were in that medium zone.
The medium zone?
Mm-hmm.
Or just so bad that I forgot about them. Or like I said, I didn't see them. Like Gulliver's Travels, I didn't see with Jack Black. And
that could have been fun.
It could have been. Probably wasn't. Despicable Me was an honorable mention.
That was good.
But it's one of those movies that just flies under the radar that you enjoy, and then...
Yeah.
You know, I know you loved Easy A.
I did like Easy A a lot.
Where I had no interest in it, other than the fact that I heard it references, like, John Hughes movies.
It is, like, it's uber references to John Hughes movies. Mm-hmm. That would appeal to you.
Yeah, it would. Other than the fact that it looks stupid.
Did you like Mean Girls?
I think it's really overrated. It's okay. A lot of people love that movie.
I liked it.
You know,
it's
one of those movies I saw once and I never had to see again.
I like Tina Fey a lot, so that helps.
Yeah. True that. You liked Whip It, though. I didn't like Whip It.
Yeah. That's true. That was Drew
The only
Barrymore.
good part of that was Daniel Stern.
It was Daniel Stern.
Yeah, Marv.
The Sticky Bandit.
Yeah. Wet Bandits, if you're looking at the first one. So, yes. That is our 2010 overall movie, I don't want to say review, even though we reviewed some of it, but overall consensus. Feel free to comment, and if there's some movies I didn't mention that you thought were really good, I mean, let me know. Maybe I saw them and just didn't remember them, or maybe I didn't see them, and you're going to be the one that tells me.
This is true.
Yeah.
So, that's always a pleasant surprise. Like Four Lions, Animal Kingdom. I never heard of these movies before a week ago until I watched them.
Uh-huh.
And now they're on the list.
How'd you come across them?
Could I work with Bobby?
Yeah, see? Word of mouth.
He was just like, yeah, I got these movies. So I was just like,
well, like Exit Through the Gift Shop, you had mentioned to me.
Yeah, I had heard about it.
Yeah, and then I looked on Joe Blow, Movie News.
Yes.
And they rated it like one of the top 10 of the year. So I checked it out last night, and I watched it, and it was amazing. It was great.
Yeah, it's a really good movie.
Oh, you know what? Another one was The Cove this year, or was that considered last year?
It was considered. It won last year.
Okay, because I recently saw that this year, and that does deserve a really good mention.
Yeah.
Because it was a really good documentary. I don't watch enough documentaries. Paper Heart I watched this year too. But I think that was last year. That felt like a documentary because it was more about love and relationships. It intercut with different relationship stories.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Okay.
Other than the Michael Cera parts.
Is he in it a lot? He's on the cover.
Yeah, he plays her boyfriend.
Okay.
And by plays, I don't know, because it's hard to tell whether the relationship is scripted or not, because he plays himself.
So half of it might be real, and the other half is...
Might not.
Right.
She's a comedian, apparently. The main star, I forget her name. She's not very funny. I don't think.
Little Asian girl.
Yeah,
I don't know, probably in this Apatow movies or whatever.
Yeah. But yes.
Pizza.
We've run on too long. So, there you go. Talk to you guys later.
See ya.
See ya.